All right.
And this is very important from ex-governor Balarabe Musa, Alhaji Balarabe Musa. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
Nice to hear your voice, Alhaji. My name is Shegun Johnson, and we are on live television. We are all over the world, in Europe, in the US, and of course in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We watched you yesterday sitting down with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with Chief Bisi Akande at the June 12 presidential lecture, and you said so many things. Would you like to repeat it to some of our viewers here?
Yes, what the most important things I mentioned are the 4 reasons why we still continue remembering the relevance of the June 12, 1993 presidential election in Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
I also mentioned what the president ought to do after recognizing the injustice done by the annulment of that presidential election. These are the 2 things I talked about.
What is your position when some of the June 12 activists are saying that they should now recognize MKO Abiola as an ex-president and they're giving him all these awards posthumously? Are you in support of that?
Well, I support it, but what is more important to me is not that, but the president, after having accepted that injustice was done, and if the president cares to avoid future devastating injustice like that one, then the president should find ways and means of establishing the Judicial Commission of Inquiry to investigate the circumstances leading to the annulment, the effect of the annulment on the stability of Nigeria, and punishment for those responsible for the annulment, as a deterrent to others not to do the same again and undermine security in Nigeria.
Yes, it's good you mentioned security, because we were going to ask you a question on security. We have read your papers where you said security in Nigeria is underplayed because there are no employment. Your position is that unemployment has led to insecurity in most parts of Nigeria. Do you want to expand on this?
What the insecurity, hello?
Yes, we're listening.
The insecurity in Nigeria is part and parcel of a more serious situation of the state of the nation. The insecurity is directly related to the social, economic, and political system controlling all developments in Nigeria, which is based on self-interest opposed to public interest. This has brought about this disabling level of corruption, stealing, and criminal waste of resources, has brought about massive unemployment and poverty. It has brought about insecurity. It has brought about the failure to have free, fair, and transparent elections leading to a legitimate government.
Well, let me inform you that I have 3 members of this program. They are here right now, and any of them could ask you a question. They are all versed in Nigerian politics, and so, but maybe I should also quickly, or do you have a question now before I post my own?
Well, I have a question to Alhaji Balarabe Musa.
The question is about taking this, your proposition forward in terms of who responsible for annulling the June 12th. Do you think that establishing something like a commission, we will look at the issues of what happened during the June 12th, why was the annulment done, who was responsible for the annulment, who signed those papers that only the press secretary now became the announcer of the issues, and then how are you going to punish those that are going to be responsible for those annulments? Because you have to raise some
the way all treatable offenses are punished anywhere in the world. Because the annulment on the face of it amounts to treatable felony.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but some people will argue that Nigeria has moved on from the June 12th issue.
19 years after.
19 years after. You know, people that were born on June 12th, they are now 18 years old or older than that. So they did not really know what happened as per June 12th. So the development in Nigeria has moved on, and to consolidate Nigerian democratic dispensation as we are now, we have to begin to think about the future rather than, you know, taking the clock backward.
No, we have no future. We have no future until the negative state of the nation has been for a very long time and continues to be today. If we don't deal with that negative state of the nation,
I agree.
we can never have a future. Definitely.
Yeah, but Alhaji, sorry to interrupt.
People are young and they don't know what happened. When we know from the report of the Commission of Inquiry, and they will know the danger for them who will be the future leaders, or who are already, in fact, leading, but they don't know how to lead because of the negative state of the nation that has been the case for a very long time.
Well, Alhaji, sorry to interject. I think so. People will argue that the issues facing Nigeria now is not about the issue of June 12th. It's about the issue of accountability of the current leadership to be responsible to Nigerian needs and aspirations in terms of providing infrastructures, i.e., electricity, water, good roads, aviation. So the issue of governance is more paramount, right?
This is not a government. It covers the whole state of the nation. It covers the whole aspect of the dignity of the human action in Nigeria. You can't take care of the future in ignorance.
Yes, Priscilla.
You know, these people who are responsible for the negative state of the nation as it is today are still active in power and in control of the resources of the country. So unless you do something about it, this type of people will continue.
Okay, someone wants to ask you about your views on diaspora, because you studied here, you studied accounting here before you went to Nigeria and became the governor. Priscilla, yes, your question on diaspora.
Good morning, sir.
No, I'm not quite clear about that question.
Okay, Priscilla is coming with the question.
Good morning, sir. My concern, sir, I wanted to know your view regarding diaspora voting. We've been told that it's a constitutional issue. We've been told that it's something that's not going to happen before 2015, and yet the president had promised that it would certainly happen before the 2015 elections. So, sir, what is your view on this, and why is it taking so long?
No, honestly, I don't hear you well. I can't hear you well.
Okay, I said, concerning diaspora voting, the president...
What?
Diaspora voting.
The votings of Nigerians abroad.
Oh, people of Nigeria abroad.
Yes.
They're voting. Now, the president had promised that he will make that possible before 2015, and now we are being told that it will not happen before 2015, and we're being told that it's a constitutional matter, and I wanted to find out what your view is and why you think it's taking so long.
Now, what is he talking about? The right of the people
to vote,
to participate in the election in Nigeria.
That's right.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, the
Yes.
president came to London and promised us that we were going to vote. We are going to vote in 2015, and now the bill to make it happen was crushed at the Federal House of Representatives. And so we are saying that why are we not going to vote? Even younger countries like Egypt, Libya, they all vote internationally. Iraq is voting internationally. Why should Nigeria not?
Yes, I quite agree with you. People, Nigerians living abroad, should be able to vote in Nigeria because the time for such a thing has come, and so many other countries are doing. There is no reason for that not to happen in Nigeria. But it will not happen because the government is very careful about who will take over from them if ever they have to allow anybody to take over from them. While they can control the situation in Nigeria, they cannot control the situation overseas. Here in Nigeria, they drive Nigerians to get away with what they want. It is very difficult to drive overseas.
That is very correct.
It is a constitutional matter, and that is no time. That is not a good excuse because constitution in Nigeria can be changed within a period of at most 2 months. So if the president is in support of it, if the president is willing to provide for this, the constitution can be changed within 2 months to allow for that to happen. And the next election will be in virtually 3 years. So why can't he do it? We agree. I'm quite sure the reason will not be for this. The fear that we will not be able to control voters from the power. And those voters and the tiger deciding factor.
Oh, thank you very much, Alhaji. As the chairman of a conference of Nigerian political parties, you said that there's going to be a revolution in Nigeria if something doesn't happen immediately. Can you expatiate on this kind of revolution?
No, I didn't say so as the chairman of the conference of Nigerian political parties because the conference of Nigerian political parties is just an umbrella organization for political parties.
Okay, so you said it, but did you say there's going to be a revolution?
Balarabe Musa, who is chairman of the People's Commission Party, and I knew what I said. If there cannot be peaceful change, if we cannot have change through free, fair, and transparent elections leading to a legitimate government, we must have a change by any means, including a revolution.
National Conference.
All right, sir. Yeah, there's Otumba Oseni wants to ask you a question. Yes, Otumba, quickly.
Yes, Honorable.
Yes.
Yes, sir. My question is about National Conference. What is your
That is not clear.
The question is on Sovereign National Conference.
National Conference? What is your candid opinion? What do you want to tell Nigerians? What is the advantage? Let me finish, sir. What is the advantage or disadvantage of sitting together and discussing how do we move forward Nigeria? National Conference issue. I want to hear you, sir.
Well, first of all reasonable and knowledgeable Nigerians now know that the state of the nation is negative in almost all respects. Correction is expected from free, fair, and transparent election leading to a legitimate government, and the action of the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. At the moment now, there is no hope of any of them happening. No hope of free, fair, and transparent elections. No hope that the executive, the legislature, and judiciary, the three arms of government, can really change the negative state of the nation.
But
now,
Professor Jega
we know that sovereignty in Nigeria does not lie with the executive, the legislature, or the judiciary. Sovereignty in Nigeria lies with the Nigerian people as represented by voters, that is Nigerian age 18 years and above.